Pat Garrett.
Oh, yes.
Ben Hartley, Arizona Territory.
Hi, we don't see many U.S. Marshals here in Lincoln.
Oh, just routine business, Sheriff. I've got a warrant and extradition papers here for a killer. Since I can't make the arrest outside of my territory, I'll need you to handle that part of it. I'd like to wash off some of this dust.
That's the basin right over there. I'll be glad to help you any way I can. You sure the man you're after is here in Lincoln?
Yeah, we've got a noose waiting for him in Prescott. What's wrong? His papers are in order, aren't they?
Oh, the papers. Marshal, you sure about this?
Well, I'm not the kind that goes off half-cocked. I've got him listed by every name he's been known to use. Henry Anson, alias Henry McCarthy, alias William H. Bonney, alias Billy the Kid. There's no mistake. Why, do you know him?
Many ballads of bad men, of their deeds and daring we sing, but none were as bad as young Billy, that boy bandit king. They say Billy knew every maiden, yeah, from Kansas to old Mexico. His only love was Rosita, the only true love he would know.
Belito, you just stopped. Finish the song.
That's all there is to it, Rita.
But it has no ending.
Yeah, well, a friend of mine wrote it for me, Rita. He said he'd finish it as soon as he heard whether not I got shot or hung.
Don't say such things, Belito. I worry about you so much, mi amado.
Oh, no, really, it's, I'll probably die in bed of old age or something. Of course, I wouldn't put much of a kick on the end of that song, would it?
Play something happy now.
Oh, no. Listen, I'm all played out. Besides, Juan here wants his guitar back, don't you?
Yeah. Then will you dance with me?
Sure. Say, Patrick.
Billy, I want to talk to you.
Yeah, pull over a chair. Did you ever bring a drink over here?
No, thanks, Billy. Never mind. This is United States Marshal Ben Hartley.
No way.
He's got a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest for what?
Keep your hand away from that gun. Take his gun, Garrett.
I'm handling this arrest, Hartley.
And take off your gloves and do it.
Take it easy. Warrant charges you with the murder of one James Reynolds in Prescott Territory of Arizona last April 12th. You're under arrest.
I never murdered anybody.
You were in Prescott last April?
That's right. I took a herd of cattle down there for Tundle. I was in the shooting. But it wasn't murder, Patrick.
Hand over your gun, Billy.
The trigger-happy kid came gunning for me, Patrick. I didn't want to kill him. There were witnesses. It was self-defense. It was all cleared up down there.
The gun.
I ought to see if you could take it from me, Patrick. But I don't want to hurt any of my friends around here.
The Derringer.
You know most of my tricks, don't you, Patrick? But you don't know all of them.
Let's go.
I still a little way to go, Amado Mia.
Belito.
Stay away from him and no tricks.
Get your hands off her.
Billy, leave the girl alone.
I know her kind. She'd slip a knife if she could.
See, if he would use it on you.
You'll never get the chance.
I'm not Billy's only friend. Perhaps you will never leave town with him.
Rita, I wouldn't want to lock you up for threatening an officer. Let's get out of here before we have any more trouble. Come on, Billy.
How long do I stay pinned up in here?
Overnight? You'll head for Prescott with the marshal in the morning. You're his prisoner now.
Well, just like that, you got to wash your hands of the whole deal?
Billy, he's got a warrant and extradition papers. They're legal. I checked them. He couldn't make the arrest in this county, so I had to, whether I liked it or not.
I didn't like it either.
You said you had witnesses. They'll clear you.
Well, they did clear me, Patrick. How am I going to know where they are by now?
The judge will have him brought in for the trial.
Thanks for locking him up for me.
Not intending to use those.
I've heard plenty about this kid and his jailbreaking tricks. This'll keep him right where I want him.
You won't need them tonight.
I didn't ask for your advice, Garrett. He's my prisoner. Sit
I'll
down.
take the responsibility for him.
It's not yours to take. I'll do my job my way.
You got different ideas about enforcing the law.
Yeah?
Some folks forget their friends quick than others, don't they, Patrick?
Garrett, I don't think there's any reason for trouble between us.
That's up to you.
I'm just doing my job.
You're just making it harder for yourself. You keep pushing Billy into a corner, he'll fight you all the way to Prescott.
That's supposed to worry me.
Oh, I'm not trying to worry you. I'm just telling you I know him.
Well, I know him better than you think. I've seen plenty of them just like him. Every one of them rotten, dirty little killers.
Yeah, I've seen that kind, too. But I don't think Billy's one of them.
I know his record. I suppose you're going to tell me that he's just never had a chance to stay right with the law. The breaks go against him.
Yeah, there could be something to that.
Well, I let that kind of thinking to preachers and old women. I've worn a badge for better than 20 years. No matter how you treat them, little rattlesnakes just turn into big rattlesnakes. I don't give them a chance. You better learn that.
Hardly, I'm talking about a human being. You can treat snakes any way you want to.
He shot a man in the back in cold blood. That's not a human being to
The
me.
warrant says suspicion of murder. What makes you so certain Billy's guilty? Did you see him do it?
You're wasting my time, Garrett. I didn't ride out here just to argue with you. Well, I'll sleep here tonight. Make sure he's still here in the morning.
You don't have to worry about that.
I don't know. He's got a lot of friends in this town, including the sheriff.
Don't say any more, Hartley.
I don't need to. Now, Garrett, you tell his friends I always shoot to kill.
Tell him yourself. I've got business of my own.
Pull out your hands. I mean what I say. Pretty tight, huh? Better quit trying to work them off. You rubbed yourself raw already.
Passes the time.
What would you do if you got loose? You'd have to kill me to get away.
Yeah.
You'd be looking for the break all the way to Prescott. You think you're hard? Well, I'll bust you wide open if you even look sideways on that trail. You think about that, kid.
I'm gonna kill you sometime, Hartley.
You won't pull hold a gun with that hand for a while. Now I don't have to worry about my back.
You just remember what I told you, Hartley.
You got a hard head, kid. But I got time to learn you. Leave her alone. You stay out of this, Garrett. I'll kill this rotten little back shooter.
What are you doing in the cell?
I don't have to answer to you. He's my prisoner. You no authority.
As long as he's in this jail, I do.
Well, he'll be out in the morning.
You came up here to goad him. Why?
Think whatever you want to, right up to the time I take him out of here.
You aren't leaving here in the morning.
You can't stop me.
Maybe I already have.
You've got to release him to me. You saw the papers. You've no choice.
We'll find out about that tomorrow. I've wired the authorities in Prescott for information on you and the shooting.
You really take care of your pal, don't you?
Hartley, I wouldn't care who you'd come after. You act like you have a personal stake in this, and maybe that telegram will tell me what it is.
You want to know my personal stake in this, Garrett? There happened to be a 14-year-old girl who got in the way the day these two pieces of dirt started blazing at each other. She caught a stray bullet. She wasn't lucky enough to die right off. She held on for nearly a month. When I heard about it, I rode halfway across the territory. I got there just in time to have her die in my arms. She was my daughter. Hartley, where you going? I'm taking my prisoner out of here.
Hartley, this telegram came from the mayor of Prescott. You don't stand a chance of convicting Billy for shooting Reynolds, do you?
There's a chance.
The mayor says that all the witnesses swore Billy was forced into that shootout. It was self-defense.
Self-defense. My daughter's dead. Do you understand that, Garrett?
I understand. But maybe you're not even taking him in for trial. You could be using that warrant to get him alone on the trail to Prescott and put a bullet in him.
I wouldn't do that unless he tried to escape.
And you could make sure he tried. Hartley, I understand how you feel about your daughter. But nothing anybody can say could possibly change that. It was an accident. According to the mayor, nobody knew that she'd been shot until hours after the gunplay.
Yeah, that's right. She laid in the dirt in an alleyway until they found her.
But you don't even know whose gun fired that stray bullet. There's at least an even chance that Billy didn't fire it.
There's an even chance that he did. I'm through talking, Garrett.
Hartley, I'm not standing by while you commit legal murder. You're not leaving here with Billy.
Don't bluff me, Garrett. You can't stop me, and you know it. That warrant is legal. And there's not a judge in the territory that'd set aside extradition papers signed by the governor. Not without proof of what I intend to do. And nobody can prove that but me. But you've already found that out. You must have seen a judge this morning. And your opinion don't prove a thing. Is that what he told you? Unless you want to use that gun, don't try stopping me.
Billy's horse is outside. You're not letting the gringo take him away.
I'm sorry.
But he's your friend. Belito, is he an animal that you should chain him? Your friend?
What's the girl doing here? Tell her to get out.
She stays. She came to tell him goodbye.
And get it over with, girl. And keep in mind, if you try anything, I'll pull this trigger.
Oh, Belito.
Rita, there's nothing you can do here. Now you just say goodbye and go on home.
No, mi corazón. Let me hold you.
Rita.
I won't let you
Do
go.
what I tell you to do, Rita. Hasta luego, amado mío.
Until we meet again. Vaya con Dios.
You go on. You'll be all right.
Better say goodbye to your pal, Garrett.
Not a chance. I'm riding with you.
It's a 2-day ride to the Lincoln County line. If you want to go that far, I'm not the one to stop you. Might be a good man to have around, just in case any of his friends got ideas about getting him loose. Hold it. I will spell the horses.
I need it.
You've set too fast a pace for country like this.
I didn't ask you to come along, Garrett.
Can't wait to hit the county line and get rid of you, Patrick. What's the matter, Marshal? Afraid you can't wait till then? Afraid you have to shoot me in front of a witness here?
Scotty!
Just remember, Garrett, anything happens to this kid, it's just your word against mine.
Don't ever try to get between him and me, Patrick. I wouldn't want you hurt when I kill him. Marshal? I don't know if it'll make any difference, but the first I heard about the girl, I mean your daughter, was from Patrick today. I'd say I was sorry if I was the one that caused her to die. I guess my being sorry doesn't mean much to you, does it, Marshal? But I never saw a girl near there when that other fella came gunning for me. I swear I didn't. Don't get me wrong. I ain't begging or anything. I just telling you. You believe what you want to believe.
You didn't see her. That makes it all right. I've seen your kind all my life. Thieving, murderous killers. All that matters to you is a gun and a reputation. You don't know what it is to feel or to love. You're not men, you're monsters. How many others have you gunned down? How many times have you seen what a .44 slug does when it tears through flesh and bone? What do you think it did to a 14-year-old girl? Or is that no different from any of your other kills?
You said a .44 slug? You sure that's what it was? You saw the gun I took from Billy. It's the only one he owned. It's a Lightning model Colt. Practically every man on the frontier carries a single-action .44. That's not good enough for Billy. His is a double-action caliber .41. You can't fire a .44 slug from a .41 gun. The bullet that killed your daughter couldn't have been fired by Billy.
Maybe. You could be lying about the gun he owns.
I could be. Why should I bother?
But even if you aren't, what does that change? She'd still be alive if it weren't for animals like him and his other killer. The other one's dead. He's still alive. With an early start in the morning, we can reach the county line by noon. Bye, Garrett.
You wish me luck, Patrick.
You'd shoot him before you'd ride another mile. I'm not turning back, Hartley.
You know you've got no authority outside of Lincoln County.
That's right. I'm a private citizen. You get to Prescott, Billy. I'll see to that.
All right, Garrett, I can't stop you. Hand over your gun. As a private citizen, you'll ride unarmed. Right ahead of me.
from him. He needs a drink. I'll take care of it.
He's unarmed. You shoot him, you hang for murder.
Why'd you let him get it?
Why? Because any law man knows the best way to bring a prisoner in is alive. And any good lawman wouldn't be fool enough to take a chance like that. You knew he'd make a try for your gun. Only you unloaded it first. Well, my gun was very handy on your saddle horn.
Get him on his horse.
Haven't eaten anything, Hartley?
Not hungry.
Long day's ride tomorrow. It's our last camp before we reach Prescott.
If I take him into town, they'll turn him loose. They'll let this murderer go free.
Hartley, you're gonna have to kill me, too. I'd be the witness that'll get you hanged.
I thought about that. Doesn't matter if I hang.
You get out of this.
Hartley, you've been wearing that badge for 20 years. The law must have meant something to you. You wouldn't have stayed with it so long. I don't think you're just another killer hiding behind a law badge. You want your gun back? You want to keep him in those irons?
Gonna be all right?
Yeah. Yeah, he'll be all right.
with your hand. Come on, go down the mail sack. Off the box. Take hold of those leaders.
The driver's gotta hit every chuck hole between here and El Paso. And to make it worse, you gotta pick this stage to hold up. Oh, no. Go on. Pull the other trigger.
You saw his face. Did you know him?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I gotta see you, Doc. What do you got? You got 4 ladies to be built.
Come on, I can't do it with Jackson Sevens. Boy, you clean me out. You clean me, man. I'm back, Billy. Oh, there it is. You gonna hang around, ain't you, Doc? Let me buy you up some salt pork and beans for breakfast.
No, I don't think so, Billy. I'll ride on into Lincoln. I got a job dealing at the Black Ace. That's where I was headed when I met you yesterday.
Go on.
What do you say, Dave? Thought you were going to be back here before daylight. Did you check that herd?
I did. They moved over to the South Rim.
Yeah. I'll see you in Lincoln, Billy.
Yeah, I see you around, Doc.
You too, Dave.
Well, see both of us come payday.
Not me, Billy. I've been hanging around these parts too long now, so I'm cutting out. Been aiming to tell you.
That's kind of sudden like any day.
No job lasts too long with me, Billy. You know that. Tell Mr. Tundle he can send my time to general delivery in El Paso.
Yeah. Okay, it's all right with me. The last job can be fixing my breakfast. I can't stand my own cooking, Dave. Come on.
Just a minute.
You seem very happy to see an old friend, Kate.
I'm sorry, Pat. It's just that I was expecting somebody else.
Oh. Doc?
Yeah. Wishful thinking, I guess. He threw me out about a month ago in El Paso. I heard he was heading for Lincoln.
And you came here to meet him, huh?
Yeah. Funny, ain't it? I mean about my always following Doc. Always trying to get him to take me back.
Yeah, the first time I saw you, you were with him, and that was 10 years ago.
Yeah, that was in Dodge City. Before that, it was Ellsworth. And before that, it was Fort Griffin. He's thrown me out of every town we ever hit.
And taken you back.
What's even funnier, he even married me once when he was drunk. That was in Wichita. But I don't think he remembers that. But you didn't come here to listen to me squawk about Doc or talk over old times.
The driver told me you saw the holdup man. Did you know him?
No. No, he was a stranger to me. He was tall and skinny. He had a scar down one side of his face. He could have been a Mexican, maybe, or even a breed.
A man was killed.
He isn't the first man I've seen shot, and he won't be the last. I told you. I didn't recognize the holdup man.
All right, Kate. There'll be an inquest. He'll be required to sign a statement.
Is that all?
Well, unless you can remember something more about him.
Pat.
Yeah?
If you see Doc, tell him I'm behaving myself, will you? And I want to see him.
I'll tell him. If I see him.
Billy told me you'd been on a star, Pat. I guess I just had to see it for myself.
No, wait, I haven't seen you since Dodge City.
That was good to see.
You're still, carrying your pacifier,
Yeah, those special loads I put in, it does the job.
You always carry one empty shell, Doc?
Funny. I didn't remember firing it. You got something on your mind, Pat?
Could be. Doc, you mind telling me where you were early this morning?
Why should I? Played cards with Billy Bonney all night. Didn't leave him until mid-morning, then I rode in to see you. What's eating you, Pat?
Nothing that won't keep till later. Oh, Kate's in town, too, in case you didn't know.
No. No, I didn't know that. It's a problem I thought I'd left behind me in El Paso. See you later, Pat.
Doc, you'll be in town for a couple of days.
Yeah, I got myself a job dealing at the Black A's. That is, if you don't have any objections to my staying in town.
No, I never objected to an honest dealer in my life.
Well, if that's a warning, why don't you drop in and see? My game's open to anybody, even county sheriffs.
Come in or go away, but stop that pounding. All right, come in. Doc, I'm so...
Couldn't you stay sober for one day?
Oh, it's been so long, I was afraid I'd missed you.
It hasn't been long enough for you to change, has it? Never made me think it would work. All right, look at yourself. Just take a good long look at yourself in the mirror.
Please, Doc, you gotta take me back. I can't go on alone.
Take you back, why? So you can shame me? So I can drag you drunk out of every two-bit saloon in the West?
Shame you? That's a laugh. Who am I to shame the great Doc Holliday? Why, you're nothing but a tin-horn gambler, run out of half the towns in the West.
You stay away from me. Because I never want to see your face again.
Pat? Sheriff Pat Garrett.
What is it, Kate?
I got news for you. You sure ain't gonna like it.
Kate, you're drunk. Go back to your hotel and sleep it off. I'll talk to you in the morning.
No, you'll talk to me tonight. You want to know who held up that stage this morning? Well, answer me.
I'm listening.
You got the guts to arrest Doc Holliday if I tell you he did it. Well, have you?
Kate, you're too drunk to know what you're saying. Go on back to the hotel.
You listen to me, Pat Garrett. I'm not so drunk I don't know what I'm saying. I tell you it was Doc who held up that stage. Dr. John Henry Holliday. I just spell his name for you. I'll swear it, Pat. I saw him. I'll swear it.
Try your luck at bucking the tiger?
Not tonight, Doc. As soon as you finish this hand, I've got to talk to you.
I never mix pleasure with my business, Pat. We can talk in the morning.
Doc, do I have to spell it out? You're under arrest.
You mind telling me for what?
You've been charged with armed robbery, murder.
On what evidence?
Kate Elder. She was an eyewitness to the holdup and killing this morning.
You're taking the word of a drunken, bitter woman that...
Not by itself, but you fit the physical description of the bandit, and he used the same kind of shotgun that you're so fond of. All adds up to one thing, Doc. I'm arresting you for murder. Kill you for this, Pat.
That's the wrong man, Patrick. I'll swear to it.
Well, you swear to anything to help a friend.
Doc was playing poker with me all night. Hey, look, Patrick, I sent Dave Rudabaugh out to check on the herd before sunrise. The Doc was at the line shack with me when Dave came back yesterday morning.
Dave Rudabaugh back up your story?
Yeah, No, I forgot he took out for El Paso yesterday. But look, I ain't lying to you, I swear it. Look, I'll even bring Dave back here to testify for you, Patrick.
All right, Billy, but it won't help.
What do you mean it won't help?
Kate Elder was an eyewitness to the robbery and shooting. She charged Doc with it.
Yeah, I know all that, Patrick. It's only her word against mine and Dave Rudabaugh's.
You can testify in court. Maybe we can bring Rudabaugh back.
I'll tell you something, Patrick. Turn that fellow loose up there on bail. One of you's not going to be here for a trial.
Don't worry about it, Billy. I fixed it with the judge. The bail will be high enough to keep him right where he is.
After hearing the testimony of the witnesses, it is my duty to return a true bill of indictment against you, John Henry Holliday, charging you with the crime of murder. You'll be tried on that charge in this court 2 weeks from today. I affix bail in the amount of $5,000.
$5,000?
I must warn you, Doc Holliday, you must not attempt to leave this city, or to carry firearms, or to engage in any illegal practices of any kind. Or you will be subject to immediate arrest and the forfeiture of this bond.
Now you know what it's worth to me to kill you, Garrett.
Ain't gonna waste any time getting his hand on the gun.
Whiskey. Report. Barney, have you got a scatter gun behind that bar?
Look, Doc, you don't want it.
Here's some fresh shells, Barney.
Sure, Doc.
All right, one of you men go find Pat Garrett. You tell him that I've broken his precious law again. And he can try and arrest me.
I gotta talk to you, Kate.
Get out of here. You hear me, Billy? I said get out of here.
Now, you know I wasn't Doc to rob that stage. You fixed it so he and Garrett would tangle.
I don't care. Serves him right after the way he treated me.
You want him dead, do you, Kate?
Oh, what are you talking about? Doc never faced a man he couldn't outgun.
Maybe. But you listen to this, Kate. Pat Garrett's the only friend I got. And I'm going to be standing behind Doc somewhere watching. And if he downs Garrett, Kate, I'm going to put a bullet right in the back of his head.
Billy! No, Billy!
Throw the gun down, Doc. I can kill you from here, but it's too far for that shotgun to reach. I'm betting it will, Garrett.
No. No! No! Don't do it, Doc. Please don't. It wasn't Doc, Pat. I swear it wasn't. I knew the man. It was Dave Rudabaugh. He used to ride with Doc and Billy.
Get out of the way, Kate!
I lied. I swear to God I lied. I wanted to hurt you. To make you feel how it was when somebody kicked you in the face. I don't want to hurt you. I love you.
That doesn't change anything, Kate. No man can beat me the way Garrett did.
All right. Go ahead. Kill him. Go ahead. You and your high and mighty ways. Showing me what I really am. Well, take a good look at yourself. You're nothing but a sure thing killer. Hiding behind your pride. A double-barrel shotgun.
Help her to her feet, Doc.
Forgot this? You keep it, Pat. I won't be using it anymore. I won't ask you to shake hands, Doc, but I will say I'm sorry it happened. You don't have to ask, Pat. It's not the first time a man's pride made a fool of him. It won't be the last.
Doc, I want to say goodbye. This is one time I won't be following you.
I don't know if I could believe that, Kate. I might count myself a lucky man. But since I can't, come on, get on the stage, Kate. There's one time you won't have to follow me. How about that, Pat? Is there any reason she can't go with me? Well, the judge suspended sentence on the charge of perjury, and I've got a sworn identification of Dave Rudebourg. I'll catch him sooner or later. She'll have to testify at his trial. In the meantime, she's free to go.
You heard the man, Kate.
I've got a long way to go.
Mr. Over. Got some good beef cattle there. Ought to fill a lot of army bellies.
Yeah, they'll do. Here's your money. $2,500.
Yeah, boy. You know, it's almost enough to make a fella wish he wasn't honest. Eh?
Thanks. From what I've heard about you, that shouldn't bother you too much.
Trouble is, this belongs to a friend of mine.
Might be a lot more to be picked up if a man wasn't too choosy.
You think I'm not, Mr. Over?
No offense, kid. I buy a couple thousand head of cattle every year, sometimes more. Now, who cares what brand is on the hide once the cow's skinned for beef,
Fair enough, on one side of the fence, Mr. Ober. I picked the right size some time back.
All right, kid, you suit yourself. If you're in Lincoln tonight, I'll even buy you a drink.
All right. We'll send the rest of the crew back to the ranch, then I'll be there. Pick up some supplies. I'll see you there.
Yeah.
Billy the Kid turning on us. Now I've heard everything. He can keep his mouth shut about what he just heard. He's thicker than hops with Pat Garrett, you know.
Yeah, I know. But just thinking the same thing. The chance I'm not taking. We'll cut into town ahead of him. Tell Tom and Kramer that the 2,500 is theirs. Just for killing him.
He's fast. I'll call him out. You drop him. You just get the money.
Doc Turner! Hey! Anybody home, boy? Howdy, Billy. How can you do it? Okay, what can I do for you? Well, something I need from you here. Last coffee pot I had sprung a leak. Oh, no, you don't want nothing like that. It's for the engine trade. What do you mean? Got my better stuff back here. Yeah, I just bet you do. What do you got up there? Well, come over here now. What do you got up there? There we are. Keep it back here so I don't get any dust from the road. Well, guaranteed not to rust like the other one. Uh-huh. No, it didn't rust. It's leak from a bullet hole. Yeah, it looks all right. Yeah, I'll take this. Wrap it up. How much, Jack? That's the best bar on the wagon. Sell it to you for $1. 4 bits? 6 bits. Done.
Save your money, kid. You won't need the coffee pot.
There's 2 of them. Yeah, I spotted them. Let's get out of here. Patrick. No reason at all.
What's all the shooting, Pat?
Billy killed 2 men.
2?
Here's his gun. Oh, here's that other little thingamajig he carries. Lock him up. I've got to get back outside.
All right.
Take him over to Doc Penfield's. He'll make out the coroner's report.
Two men never had a chance.
You saw what happened?
I sure did. And my 2 men saw it all. Big one yelled at the kid. There was some shouting. We couldn't make out the words. And all of a sudden, the kid jerked out his gun and started firing.
Both these guns have been fired.
Well, sure they were. But Billy drew and fired first. They never had a chance. And 3 of us here will swear to that, right?
We saw it. I'll ask you for a sworn statement later. There'll be a hearing.
And a hanging, Garrett.
You didn't know either one of them,
Nope. Only thing I can figure out, Patrick, is I knew about the money I was carrying around. Out with me.
huh? What money?
Well, I delivered 100 head of cows that Army beef buyer, Holbert.
But how would they know about it?
That's a question I'd like to ask Holbert.
Over? Why, But Billy, what would he want with the money? He's a wealthy man.
I know he's a wealthy man. I don't know. He offered me a deal this afternoon. I turned it down.
What kind of deal?
He offered to buy any stray cows I might happen to just find around, you know. But then that's my word against his, so that means I lose, don't it?
Maybe. The only thing I've got to go on now is Ober's version that you fired first. His 2 men back him up. If only there was another witness.
That peddler's the one who can tell you all about it.
Ike Turner?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I saw his wagon in town this morning, but he avoids trouble like the plague, Billy.
Well, you tell me this, Patrick. If old Ike don't back up my story, that means I don't have much of a chance not to hang, doesn't it? You going after Ike?
Yeah, but he won't be easy to find if he doesn't want to be. He's been traveling this county for better than 10 years. Billy, you better let me have that money. I'll deliver it to Tundle myself tomorrow.
Now, let me keep this money. It's in your own jail. It's safe, ain't it?
Well, I just made the rounds of the town, listening to what you've been saying. That Ober fella's talking you right into a noose, boy.
Yeah?
By the time we get around to trying you, he's going to have 40 witnesses who'll swear you shot them 2 fellas in cold blood.
Is that right?
Bill, I guess we've never been what you call the closest of friends, but just same, I want you to know that I wish I could give you a break.
Yeah, well, you just twist the key in that little lock there and turn your back.
I can't do that, you know. Don't you try none of your tricks on me neither, because I know them, everyone.
Yeah, well, I reckon you know me pretty good, Jimmy.
Yeah. Come on, pass that tray on there.
All right.
Just remember, I got my eye on you.
All right. Oh, listen, hey, Jimmy, speaking of tricks, you ever show you this trick here? I don't remember the exact magic word this old magician fella told me when he showed me this trick, but it went kind of, see? Now, the end of this trick you won't like so much if you don't start unlocking the door, Jimmy boy.
But Pat took that thing away from you. He always takes it away from you.
Yeah, that's why I bought a second one. Now, come on, unlock the door.
Oh, no.
It's all right, come on. I'm going to head out for Mexico, Jimmy. You tell Patrick he can contact me there if he wants to talk with me. All righty. One there.
That was the kid.
Billy, kid just got out of jail. Come on over here and help me out, will you? I gotta catch him.
Some deputy you are.
But listen, I don't know what he's gonna do. Pull a trick on me. I gotta get it.
The stupid deputy here let Billy go.
Let him go.
I'm awful sorry, Pat. He had another Derringer pistol up his sleeve. He locked me in up there and took off. Over here, come turn me loose.
We were in the saloon across the street, come out just in time to see Billy hightailing it out of town. We found your deputy locked up here. If you're going after Billy, you'll need a posse.
Yeah, that's right. Get your horses.
I think I can leave Billy before Wood over.
That makes two of us. If I could have found Ike the peddler, things might be different. As it is, I figure I might as well give Ober a chance to show what's on his mind. You keep the lid on the town while I'm gone and lock that thing up.
All right.
This is another one of Billy's tricks.
Not this time. He thinks too much of his horse to cripple him. He's got a sore tendon.
Well, then he's on foot. Come on, we're wasting time.
Only a fool would rush after a man like the kid. He'll see you long before you see him. He'll have a surprise for you.
Border's another 40 miles right through Apache country.
You cut straight across it. Steal an Apache pony if you can. He's gonna need water. That'll be his first camp.
Yeah, sure. But what white man except the kid would know where to find it in this country?
I would.
Yeah, that's right. I almost forgot. You've been chased through this country almost as much as the kid has, haven't you?
For that brush. You wait here. If he's there, I'll have a better chance of taking him by myself.
Billy! Throw down your gun! I warned you about shooting until I told you to.
All right? Play it your way.
Fancy meeting you here, Patrick.
I'm taking you back, Billy. Alive if I can.
With that attitude, Patrick, I reckon I ain't got much choice, huh?
Why'd you do it, Billy?
Take off, you mean? I'm kind of counting on you and that peddler to straighten things out for me, Patrick.
I didn't find the peddler. Just the same, you'll get a fair chance. And that's all you're going to get from me. Now throw down your gun and come on out of there.
Not this time, Patrick. Not with you in a hanging mood. I'll tell you something, Patrick. You come up here looking for me, you better come shoot.
This is Mescalero Apache country. It'll take days to starve him out of there. We won't be alive that long.
Hey, you know where he is. Go get him. Good. Get some of that brush over there. Lots of it. Green. The greener the better.
What are you gonna do? Cook the kid his supper?
Yeah. Something like that. Put it right down there. Clear out.
Patrick! I'm coming out, Patrick! Put out the fire!
Oh, but you keep that gun in your holster, I'll bury you right here. You two, get that fire out as fast as you can.
Patrick, I got the feeling you know more tricks than I do. If you keep this up, Patrick, this could be the end of a beautiful friendship.
If we can't travel this country at night, we'll make camp right here. Let's go. This is Apache country. You local?
No, just plain cold.
That peddler, Patrick. He's the one who can tell you who shot first. The only reason, Patrick, them two fellas jumped me is to get Tundle's money. The only way they could have found out about it was by Obert telling them that.
Yeah, they just might add up, Billy.
You know something, Billy? You're like a crow. Squawking to hear yourself squawk.
I've been thinking about that offer you made me, Obert. You know. And I just reckon this ain't the first time you made it, huh? And them rustlers you hired to rustle them cattle of yours. I don't think it'll take me long to find them.
You're a pretty hard man to kill, Billy. Maybe it's high time I used the direct approach. But you move, Garrett. There's no reason to like you any better than him. Now, come on, sleepyhead, get up.
What do you think I let you come along, Obert? Now drop that gun. You're under arrest.
dead?
No. But I will be if I move. Cut me in the leg.
Can you reach that gun in front of you?
The leg.
Well, I'm coming out.
Billy. You're at bed?
No. But if they think so, Patrick, they'll come out in the open. I'm all right.
There's one of them now.
There are 3 of them, Patrick. I saw them today. Here come the other 2. What's the leg? Oh, that's pretty bad. That's going to need some fixing, Patrick. Get these cuffs off, will you? Look, I'll get some bandages from these fellas' shirts, all right? It's going to be all right. Hold on. You know, I've been thinking, Patrick, what about them charges against me?
There'll be a hearing, Billy. We'll find that peddler, and I'll testify to what Oba said just before he died. You'll be clear.
Yeah, but in the meantime, I got to spend some time in that jail of yours, right? Yeah.
Tumble will bail you out in a couple of days.
Uh-huh.
Let me have that boot, huh?
You know, you ain't in such good shape to travel fast, Patrick. I could send someone back here to get you. You know that? Easy. Huh?
Billy, things won't be very healthy for you in Lincoln until this mess is settled.
Yeah, I know that, but I wasn't talking about Lincoln. I was talking about Mexico. That'd be better than sweating it out in your calaboose, now, wouldn't it?
Yeah, maybe you have a point there.
Yeah.
Let me unlock that other cuff.
Oh, yeah, well, that's mighty nice of you, Patrick. Appreciate that. You know, I got, what are you doing? What are you doing? Wait, Patrick, what are you doing? Now, wait a minute, You told me you were gonna...
Billy, don't believe everything you hear. You'll be safer in jail. You won't have to pay any room rent. Now, let's get no horses. We're riding back to Lincoln together.
Well, if that ain't the doggonest trick you... What do you act like you don't trust me sometimes, Patrick?
Between you and me, Billy, I don't.
You shooting a man as well known as Bill Antrim. It's mighty risky. You already got the money?
I got it.
I tell you, I'd have to want a man dead awful bad to pay $5,000 to get the job done.
Sometimes a man starts getting too well known. It's worth the price to somebody to bury him with what he knows. Man needs money bad to do a job like this at all.
You maybe, not me. I ain't fussy where it comes from, just as long as it's fast and easy. He's coming in!
All right, we'll get it over fast. There's no need to talk. Expect nothing but a meeting with some old friends. Pick your spot, shoot straight, and remember we're in this together. Fire that shot.
I can't.
Shoot or I'll leave you dead with him. Let's ride.
I've been waiting for you, Billy. I knew you'd want to see him before I turned him over to Doc Penfield.
Why did it have to happen to a man like him, Patrick?
You know his enemies better than I do.
Yeah, that's right. He raised me until my ma died when I was 12. And I guess he was the closest thing to a father I ever had, Patrick.
Yeah, I know that, Billy. I knew Bill Antrim longer than you did. I liked him, too. He wasn't the kind of a man who expected special favors.
You never got any either, Patrick.
Oh, I think he did. He lived the kind of a life he wanted to. Chose his own friends.
After my mother died, we just didn't see eye to eye for some reason. But I'll never forget what he tried to do for me and my mother.
Scotty?
No, thank you. I don't want to. Well, how'd it happen, Patrick? I mean, this fella you sent out to tell me, he just told me he'd been murdered.
I was making my rounds up toward Fort Sumter when I found him at Rock Bluff. 3 men had been camped there waiting for him. He drove up in a buggy and they opened fire.
Well, who were they?
I wish I knew. Bill Antrim liked to gamble. He'd been mixed up in some shady deals.
Yeah? Well, you know anybody he's been mixed up with lately, or?
A boy named Tommy Bedlow came to see him yesterday.
They cleared out fast, headed straight for the county line. They'll be over it by now.
Thanks, Jimmy. You better get some rest.
I can use it.
That means they're going to be out of your reach, right, Patrick?
I've telegraphed the sheriff of all the neighboring counties to be on the lookout for the 3 of them. I sent him Bedlow's description. May take some time, Billy. But we'll get them sooner or later. I can almost promise you that.
Almost. That one word makes quite a difference, don't it?
You'll be throwing away everything he ever tried to do for you if you go after his killers yourself.
I don't think that matters anymore.
Look, Billy. I've heard talk recently that Bill Antrim was getting in too deep with the wrong people. The 3 men who fired those shots were hired guns for somebody else. Leave it up to me to get them, Billy. It's my job.
Yeah? Well, you have to work at it mighty hard, Patrick, if you expect to beat me to him.
no sign behind us. That's where I like it, nice and easy. Pat Garrett may be law in Lincoln County, but this here's the end of his bailiwick. Come on, drinks on me in El Paso.
Not this time, Claude. You got your share of the money. We're through for good. I never want to see either one of you again.
I don't mind splitting up. Seeing as how we're Angela may have some friends who figure on evening up the score. I've known you a long time, Harry. We've done a lot of riding together. Why now?
Because this is my last job. I've made my stake, and I'm gonna make it last.
Well, that's what you said the last time, but you still sent for us just the same. Didn't he, Tommy?
I mean it, Claude. When I ride away from here, I never want to see either one of you again. And if you're smart, you will both do the same.
No. Killing a man for money upset me that much. I wouldn't do it in the first place. Huh, Tommy?
Stay away from me, too.
Glad you're back. I missed you so much.
Did you, Gloria? Well, I'm back home now. And I won't be leaving soon again.
Oh, I hope so. Mama! Mama! Mama, what is that?
So I see, honey. It's been more than a week.
Couldn't be helped. But things are working out. I won't be gone again.
Do you expect me to believe that, Harry?
Gloria, how about you taking my horse down to corral, huh? We'll be riding into town in a day or so, and I'll buy you a new dress.
You'll buy her a fancy new dress, and then everything will be all right, won't it, Harry?
Martha, you've got to try and understand. I know we've been having a tough time, but here, things are looking up.
Like I'll be looking up when they hang you, Harry.
Will you stop it, Martha?
What about Gloria? You think it'll be easier for her when she finds out what kind of a man her father is?
I won't have you talking like that, Martha. I'm tired and I want to be left alone. Things will work out, I promise you that.
Like you promised before. And every time you've broken your promise and ridden off with Baker or some other dirty killer like him.
Give me a chance, Martha. Things will be different. You wait and see. I got money now. That's all we've needed. I know it's been hard scrabble for us, but it'll all change now.
I knew what you were when I married you. Nothing will change you, Harry. Not ever. And nothing will change for me until the day I bury you.
What do you say?
Are you Billy the Kid?
Yeah, that's right. Some people call me that.
I didn't want to do it. He made me. Young said he'd kill me.
That's the name of one. Who's the other man, Tommy?
You're gonna kill me.
What's the name of the third man, Tommy?
Baker. Claude Baker. He's on the road to El Paso.
He won't get there. Who paid you to gun down Antrim?
I don't know. I swear I don't know. Young is the only one who spoke to him. Even Baker doesn't know his name.
Yeah? Well, that's all there is to say then, huh? You want to go back to Lincoln with me, Tommy? Or you want to use that gun you're wearing? You call it.
A rope? Or a bullet? There's not much of a choice, is it? I ain't much. But I ain't gonna hang. I fired the last shot at Antrim. He was dying. He looked up at me. And he wasn't even scared. He looked up at me. And he didn't even beg for his life. I ain't as brave as Antrim was. So I'll make it easy for you.
Nice to have some company. How are you? I was thinking I was going to have to ride to El Paso alone. I didn't mean to give you such a start.
Yeah, what? Just so I didn't see you standing there.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's lonely out here. Gets on the fella's nerves.
You said you were going to El Paso.
Yeah, that's right. Something like that. You don't mind if I kind of ride along with you, do you?
It's a little late to ride now. Yeah, find me a spot to camp.
Oh, yeah? Well, I ain't no hurry either, mister. I'll help you find a campsite. Yeah, matter of fact, I happen to know just where there is one. Some folks, they kind of got in the habit of calling me Billy the Kid. Kind of a nickname, you know? You ain't even heard of that either, huh?
Right, I heard of you.
I thought you had. I guess you're wondering just why I'm out here, ain't you?
I'm not the curious type. I mind my own business.
I don't. Not unless it suits me. I'm out there looking for a couple of fellas, see? A couple of fellas. When I find them, I'm afraid I'm just going to have to kill them.
Well, if you think I'm one of them, you're wrong, because I was any place near Lincoln County day before yesterday.
You're not only not curious, mister. You're a liar. You knew who I was and what I'm after.
Sure, the whole territory knows by now. I figured I'd make you mad by talking about it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're going to make me mad? Well, I appreciate that. I'm much obliged to you. What'd you say your name was?
Jansen. Olaf Jansen.
Jansen. Well, I'm glad to know you, Olaf. Say, did you ever happen to know a fella by the name of Tommy Bedlow? Well, I didn't think you had. Good night.
El Paso?
What, honey?
I said, when are we going to El Paso?
Soon, honey.
But when, Daddy?
I don't know when. Now, will you stop pestering me?
Come on, Gloria, it's time for bed.
Daddy, good night.
Good night.
I'll tuck you in and tell you a story.
Shoot me, mister?
You're making a mistake, Billy.
If I am, it won't bother me, Baker. This is a better chance than you gave Bill Antrim.
Well, I can't draw against you, Billy.
That don't bother me either, mister. Not much does. Only something like the killing of a good friend, for instance. Who paid you to kill him?
If I tell you, will you let me go?
No.
Billy, you don't want me. It wasn't me that shot Antrim. It was the kid, Tommy Bedlow, and Young. It was all Young's idea.
Where is he now?
He's got a little shack outside of Cigar. Believe me, Billy, it was a kid and Young. And even the money, I don't want it. I don't want any of it. It's all yours, Billy. Let me go. Huh?
You try spitting that way you're going, Baker.
Oh, no, don't, Billy.
I bet you want to see my dad. Come on, I'll ride with you.
No, I don't think so. Is your daddy's name Young?
Of course it is. He's in the house. Please let me ride with you.
All right.
I'll take care of him for you.
All right. Thank you, honey.
I threw my gun away the night I rode back home. You saw my daughter? You must know why.
I came here to kill you, Young.
Like you killed Tommy Bedlow and Claude Baker?
That's right. You ain't got a gun, you better get one.
It ended before you got here, Billy.
You better make sense, Young.
I expect to pay for what I've done, Billy. But you won't be my executioner. At least I'll save you that.
What do you mean? You mean you gotta give yourself up?
I mean just that. I've been waiting for you. I'm gonna go to Lincoln with you. I told my wife and my daughter that I've got to go away for a while.
What about the man that paid you?
I'll tell Pat Garrett his name. Even sign a full confession.
All right, let's go.
I'll get my coat.
You think I'd let you do your filthy killing in my own house? I gotta keep Gloria from coming in. You owe me something.
All right. As far as anyone will know, I killed him.
Why'd you come back?
I ain't got no place else to go, Frederick.
Billy, this is rough country. Man who draws first bears the burden of guilt. That's why there'll be no charges pressed against you. Just the same.
I'm asking you and Mr. Tundle to give me no chance.
You know it's no good, don't you, Billy? It won't stop for you now.
Well, a fellow has to try something.
For how long?
I don't know. Maybe that depends on the other reason I came back here.
You mean the man who paid those 3 killers? Did you get his name?
No, but I will sooner or later. You can count on that.
And when you do, what then?
I'm going to leave that up to you, Patrick. But you better see justice done. Because if you don't, I will. Even if I hang for it.
Hit one this time. Missed again. Hey, let me try one. You didn't miss once, Mr. Bonney. You hit all 5.
Well, you can't hardly afford to miss, Jody. You usually just get one chance, you know.
Well, what are we doing wrong?
You don't fire when you draw. See, you draw and then you fire. Just kind of put your hand down there loose. Hang it down real loose there. Real loose. Okay, now draw.
Well, thanks, Mr. Bonney. It works much better that way. Will you teach us some more?
Yeah, I think a fella's paw ought to teach him that, you know.
My paw's dead. And my paw's Clint Latimer.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't be too hard on him, Jody. He used to be mighty fast with a gun.
Was he? The only thing I ever seen him real good with was a bottle.
Job keeps him pretty busy, Jody. I don't know. I guess it won't hurt to give you some pointers when I'm in town. Time to time, you know, I could kind of teach you every now and then. Why don't you set up some more bottles over there? We'll work a little bit.
I'll be as good as he is someday, Skip. Just as good. And when I am, just let anyone talk back, or laugh at me, or make fun of me. And I'll draw fast, and I'll shoot fast, and I'll kill fast. Just like Mr. Bonney.
Hello, Clint. What's on your mind?
What kind of lawman are you, Garrett?
A good one, I hope. Why?
Well, a good lawman don't get kids trained to be killers.
Clint, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about my boy Jody. His pal Skip Walton. They're practicing, all the time practicing, just like he tells them to.
He? Who?
Your friend Billy Bonney, that's who. And they're getting real good. Almost as good as I was years ago. I was good, you know that.
Yeah, Clint, yeah, I know that. Look, I was just fixing a fresh pot of coffee. Will you join me in a cup?
Why? You think I need one to sober me up?
No, I'm just being sociable. Now, what's all this about Billy and the two boys,
Well, he's teaching them to be killers. Just like himself.
Oh, come on, Clint. Billy's no killer. Sure, he's good with a gun, and he uses it when he has to, only in self-defense.
Maybe so, but do the boys know the difference? My Jody's only 16 and Skip's a year younger. You start teaching boys that young how to use a gun, and they'll find a reason to use it, and it may not be a good reason. So you gotta start talking to Bonnie. You gotta make him stop teaching them.
All right, Clint, all right. I'll talk to him.
Yeah, good. All right. I think I need something a little stronger. You wouldn't have a bottle, would you?
No, Clint.
Are you ready? Draw. It's all right, yeah, it's not bad. Pretty good.
Why do I keep missing, Mr. Bonney?
Well, you gotta... It just takes time, Skip. I mean, some men have a knack for a gun, others don't have quite as much, you know.
I have a knack for guns, don't I, Mr. Bonney?
Yeah, I think you do. You show some promise. All right, what do you say, Patrick? What'd you do, come join a sharpshooting class here? You want a lesson? What do you say, let's show the sheriff here some fancy shooting. You want to? Watch this, Patrick. Get ready now. Draw. You're still shooting a little too fast, Jody, I think. You're shooting too fast. Just like I said before, when you're drawing a man, you gotta hit him with the first shot. So you don't get another chance, ain't that right, Patrick?
That's a nice-looking gun, boy. Where'd you get it?
Used to be my pa's when he was,
Lawman? He used this gun proudly, boy. And only when he had to. I hope you remember that. I think you boys ought to run along home. Billy and I have some business to talk over.
No, you and Skip going home, Jody. You do like the sheriff tells you. What's on your mind, Patrick?
Billy, you've got to stop. They're too young.
A man is never too young learning to defend himself.
Yeah, but they're not men. They're boys.
Oh, come on, Patrick. What harm is in teaching a couple of boys to aim at some bottles?
There's nothing wrong with it, except that next time they may not be aiming at just bottles. Billy, you can teach a boy how to shoot, but you can't teach him when to shoot. That takes a man's judgment.
Well, that's just what I'm doing. I'm teaching them how and when.
Billy, give it up.
Well, look, if I don't do it, they're going to ask someone else. I mean, who are they going to turn to? One boy doesn't have a paw, the other boy has a drug for a paw. They ask me to help them, I'm going to help them, that's all.
Billy, no.
Is that an order?
Now, look, you know I can't legally order you to stop, but I'm asking you to for their own safety.
Well, I want to teach them for their own safety, so what do you think about that?
All right, Billy. But if any trouble comes out of this, if anyone gets hurt, I'm holding you responsible.
supper's on. Better eat it while it's hot.
You think he's a great man, don't you? A real great man.
I think who's a great man?
This Barney fellow, this Billy Barney. Just because he can shoot straight and shoot fast, you think that makes him a hero. What would you say if I told you I was just as good as he was once? I could shoot just as fast and just as straight.
You've told me before.
I was one of the best, boy. That's why I was a good lawman. Now, I never started a fight with anyone. I never backed off from one either. The other fellow would do that. And this Barney fellow, this pal of yours, I'd handle him too, and he'd back off just like all the rest. I'm only talking to you for your own good, boy. I seen what happens with kids learn how to use the gun before they're ready. As a lawman, now, you listen to me while I'm talking to you. That Bounty fellow's just a fast-shooting, trigger-happy saddle trap, and he's back with it.
Look who's talking. That great man, my pa. My drunken, useless, deadbeat rum pot of a pa.
You got no right to talk to me like that. No right at all. I'm just as good as he is. Just as good.
Are you, Pa? But let's see you do without this. For just one day, let's see you do without this!
Jody, give me that. Give me that.
Jody, please.
All right, Pa. Finish it off. You want to know why I think Mr. Bunny's such a great man? Why I'd like to be just like him? Because he'd never be down there on his hands and knees where you are now.
Evening, Sheriff. Bob, which one of your laws is Billy broken tonight? Billy doesn't break any laws, Bob. Sometimes he might bend them a little, but...
You looking for someone, Sheriff?
Yeah, I got word a gunslinger was headed this way, a man named Marino. Any strangers come in here tonight?
Just one, over there in the corner.
Oh, thanks.
Marino? That's right, Sheriff. What do you want?
I'm more interested in what you want. Any particular reason for coming to this town?
Just passing through. Stop for a friendly drink.
Now that you've had it, maybe you'd like to move on?
I aim to. In the morning. I've been riding hard all day, Sheriff. Right now, all I want is a good night's sleep. If you're worried I'm here on business, you're wrong. I have no quarrel with anyone in your town. I'm headed for El Paso at sunup.
I'm counting on that, Marino.
Draw. No, you're still not doing it right. Remember what Mr. Bonney said? You're tensing up. Now watch me. There. See how easy it is? I guess I'll never get it right. Well, let's try again.
What's the matter with you, boy? Don't you know better than to play with a gun in the middle of the street? I almost killed you.
You'd have to outdraw me, mister, to kill me. And I wouldn't try it if I were you.
Your pa must be out of his mind. Letting a cop like you play with a man's weapon. Now put that gun away. Go home to bed where you belong. Before someone gets hurt.
Hey, you. Jody, don't start nothing. Turn around. Nobody talks to me that way. Now, either you apologize, or I'll show you just how good with a gun I can be.
Don't cause any trouble, kid. I don't want to hurt you.
Either you apologize or you draw.
Jody? Jody? Hey, somebody help!
Kid. Crazy kid. He's not hurt bad, Sheriff. I aim high.
What happened?
I had no choice. The boy was showing off. Forced me to draw.
All right, Skip?
Yes, sir. Jody got mad at him. Made him go for his gun.
All right, Marino, you're in the clear, but you better get that night's rest in another town. People around here may not make you feel too welcome.
Sure, Sheriff, I know. I'll ride on.
I'm all right. I can walk.
Get him over to Doc Henderson. See that wound's attended to.
I heard what happened. I've been waiting on you here. I wanted to talk with you about Jody.
You told him real good, Billy. You told him real good how to get himself hurt. I hope you're satisfied.
Well, it's just a flesh wound, Patrick. I mean, it's nothing serious.
Nothing serious. The boy could have been killed. He was lucky this time. Next time he may not be so lucky. Was it worth it, Billy? Was it really worth it?
Bye. I knew it happened. I knew they'd get hurt. Said so all along.
Well, I'm sorry. I am real sorry, Mr. Latimer. I didn't mean for it to turn out like this.
Yeah, I know. You're a hero to my boy, Bonnie. You're a hero to too many boys around here. But you're not going to be a hero anymore. I'm going to kill you. Right now.
Don't ever try to pull a gun on me, Latimer. If you hadn't been drunk, I'd have killed you. Like I said, I'm real sorry about Jody. If I do anything to make it up to him or to you, I'll be glad to. Why don't you go home and sleep it off?
Bonnie, it's not over yet. You hurt my boy. You shamed me. And I won't let it happen again. Not ever.
Morning, Jody.
Hello, Sheriff.
Just stopped by to see how you were. That arm getting better?
Almost as good as new. Doc lets me exercise it every day.
Good. Your pa been doing a lot of shooting?
All the time. It's as though he was drunk with a gun instead of a bottle.
What are you trying to prove, Clint?
Pretty good, Aunt Pat. Look at my hand. I haven't had a drink in a week now. Didn't think I could do it, did you? Neither did I. But when a man wants something bad enough...
And what is it you want?
I've got a score to settle with Billy Bonney, and I'm almost ready to settle it.
Clint, you've been a lawman long enough to know that revenge is the wrong reason to go gunning for a man.
It's not revenge, Pat.
Then what is it?
I don't know. Maybe you could just call it self-respect. He shamed me in front of everyone. And worse than that, he's got my boy into thinking I'm less than nothing.
Billy didn't do that, Clint. You did.
Yeah, I know. I did. And now I'm trying to set it straight the only way I know how. And don't try to stop me, Pat, because I'll find a way to have it out with him no matter what you do.
Hello, Billy. Let's see. Clint Latimer sent me in word that he's ready for me. That he's going to come in today to have it out with me. So, I'd like for you to do me a favor. I'd like for you to lock me up. I see. I mean, if you're locked up here, you won't have to meet him, is that it? That's right. See, I thought about leaving town, Patrick, but if I left town, everyone here'd think I was running away. And Look, I don't want to kill Clint Latimer, Patrick. I mean, what can I do? How can I avoid that? Billy, there's one easy way to avoid it. Well, you tell me what that is. You tell me how I can. When he comes looking for you, back down. Back down? You'd think I was a coward. That's right. So will Jody. And maybe the boy will stop trying to be like you and get his mind on something more important. No, I can't
I'm not, that's asking too much for someone like me. I'm not going to be a coward for anybody.
Billy, I'm not asking you to be a coward. I'm asking you to do something braver than anything you've ever done before. Can't you understand that?
No, I can't understand that. You're the sheriff in this town, right? You either lock me up right now or you keep him away from me, because if you don't, I'm going to kill him.
All right, Billy, you do that. You do that. When he's lying there dead, you get ready to kill his son, too, because the boy will have to square things for his pa. Only he'll be a better match for you. You taught him how to be. You think about that, Billy. You think about it. Real hard.
Pa, you don't have to fight him. You could back off.
No, boy. This is one fight I can't back off from.
But he's so fast.
Don't have much faith in me, do you, boy? No reason you should. I haven't given you much cause to. Billy Barney? I know you're in there. I'm coming in. Good at teaching kids how to use a gun. Let's see how good you can use your own. Make your play.
I still say we got no good reason to fight, Latimer.
I say we got every good reason. But what's wrong, Barney? You scared of me? Come on, Barney, make your play.
All my life I heard stories about how fast you were, Latimer. I ain't got no wish to test you now.
No. You gotta have it out with me. Now pick up that gun.
No, Latimer. I ain't let myself get killed by someone faster than me.
Now pick up that gun and I'll put a bullet through you anyway.
No, you won't. Because you won't shoot an unarmed man. I'm counting on that.
You rotten little coward.
Wait a minute, Pa. He made you back off. You were scared of him.
I guess every man's scared, Jody. When he meets a better man.
Come on, boy. Reckon we better go home. We got chores to do. Courage, Billy. A kind of courage I never knew you had.
Don't ever ask him to do that again, Patrick. I could never do it again.
doing here, Billy?
I ain't doing much. Right now, I'm just wondering where you're headed in such an all-fired hurry with that shotgun.
Oh, me? Well, I was just giving Angus here some exercise, and I just happened to be carrying this.
Yeah. You didn't see any strays down your way, did you? I mean, that storm last night, a couple ahead, went off my place. I thought maybe they drifted off to your pa's place.
Well, I saw a couple of them about 2 miles back.
Did you? I better check on them. You better take it easier on that pony. I'm telling you.
Anything? Nah. Well, did you get it? Yeah. Well, I thought Pod'd never get to sleep. All he had to do was see me sneaking that little souvenir poke of gold out of that drawer, and as long as he didn't, that's all that counts. Now, you read it off to me so we get it just right, because we've got to be real careful. Okay, let's see. Here, like this. First of all, you take the wadding out. Got that? Here's a knife. Kind of hard, huh? Yeah. After you do that, just dump the buckshot out. It's okay. Sure.
The welfare of the children. I don't find that as easy to dismiss as you apparently do.
McBean's girls have not been mistreated.
Neglected is every bit as bad. The reports have reached my office. Well, I had to see for myself. But the governor spoke highly of you. That's why I asked for your assistance. However...
Ma'am, I told you I'd help you any way I can. I'm just trying to explain the situation. You see, McBean is a...
Sheriff! Sheriff! You ain't never gonna believe what happened. Oh, excuse, I didn't mean to bust right in. If I'm interrupting you...
No. We were just talking about you, weren't we?
Well, Sheriff, I'll tell you how it happened. It was like I was led to it. You see, my little gals, they thought they saw a varmint up at the mine in my place, so I went out there a-looking. Well, I'm in the mine, and I saw it. Right there in front of me.
The varmint.
Gold.
McBean, that mine was worked out years before you moved onto that land. This is Miss Daggett,
you
McBean.
Trying to tell me I don't know gold when I see it? Why, back in 49 out in California, I saw plenty of it. Though, I never did come up with any of it myself. But, how do you do?
Even if you did find a little, McBean, you'll need an assayer's report to tell you if you have something worth working.
I already took an old sample over to Dolan at the general store, and, he used to be an assayer.
Then maybe you'd better wait till you hear from him before you start counting chickens.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. Them fellas that worked to mine the poor wasn't likely to overlook something, but...
McBean, Miss Daggett came here to see you.
Me?
You're the natural father of the female children, May and June McBean.
Yeah, I reckon so. Sheriff, they done something wrong?
Miss Daggett is a member of the Territorial Child Welfare Commission. She wants to ask you a few questions.
Oh, welfare, huh? Yeah, that means you give them something away, don't it? Could you use a little, extra clothes and maybe some victuals or anything you're trying to get rid of? But, I don't take kindly to charity kind of ideals I was brung up with.
Mr. McBean, I am not here to give you anything. I am here to determine if you are a fit father for the girls.
Well, I'm the only pa they ever had. You see, their ma died when they was just little babies, and I've been both ma and pa to them.
Their mother has passed on. In what manner do you earn your living?
What's that?
You have a job. Do you farm?
No, you see, I took down sick some years ago, and I've just never been able to shake it.
How do you provide food for the girls?
Oh, me and the gals get along all right. Yeah, you know, we get a couple of chickens, we get an egg ever so often. The gals plant turnips sometimes, and, there's days when one of us will shoot a bird or a rabbit or something.
Do you rent a home?
Own it.
Oh, you've purchased a home?
Well, no, you see, there was no one living in it, and we just kind of moved in.
Squatters.
Well, that's the old Simpson place. The land's all worked out. He's got squatters' rights, so I'd say he owns it.
I'll inspect the premises.
Well, I'll give you a ride out in wagon with me, but first I got to wait for the assay report.
McBean, that may take quite a little while. Maybe you'd better take care of this right now.
Yeah, and maybe don't know something more about the ore by the time I get back. Well, come on, I ain't good all day.
Gonna stay in there all day? I was just wondering if we're doing right. Why, you want to be an old maid? How many fellows ever come around here trying to court us? None. Yeah, well, them gals in town, they've got plenty of fellows always lollygagging around them. We're just as pretty as any of them gals. With everybody in town knowing there ain't nobody poorer than us. Wait till them fellows finds out we got us a gold mine. That'll bring them running. Yeah. What if we was to marry up with a couple of them and then they found out we didn't have any gold mines? It'd be too late for them by then, wouldn't it? You know that fellow who thunked up the idea of making fake gold mines? Well, that newspaper said he wound up in prison. The only reason he landed in the pokey was because he tried to sell it. We ain't going to sell ours. We're just going to let folks think we got one. Now, come on, get out of there, and come on down back and help me pull turnips. We ain't going to have supper ready when Pa gets back. Oh, all right.
Oh, May! Oh, Joan! Kids ain't here just yet. You smell something bad? Don't smell nothing myself. Oh, it could be that skunk we caught underneath the house last month. Thought we was rid of this thing, but maybe we just get used to it, kind of.
It isn't the odor, Mr. McBean, by itself. It's the condition of the room.
Oh, them gals sure mess up the place taking baths. I gotta put a stop to it. Once a month ought to be enough for anybody.
Pa, did you get the assay report? I'm Miss Daggett, girls.
Is she a lady sheriff, Pa? We ain't done nothing.
Girls, I want to help you.
Help us what? Has this got anything to do with the gold mine?
Oh, don't raise your hopes, girls. Men like your father always have wild schemes like that. Why, now that I've seen the way he raises you, the kind of home you live in, the kind of man your father is...
He's as good as anybody else's Pa.
He's better. I'm touched by your loyalty. But on my recommendation, the courts will declare your father an unfit parent. The territory will take custody of you, and you will live at the Territorial Institute for Wayward Girls.
You can take me out. Now, you never said nothing about this when I brought you here.
My rights, Mr. McBean, are established by the governor. You are a pauper with no means of support. These girls have a record of being in trouble. You have violated territorial law by their non-attendance at school. The girls will be taken from you.
I'm going to give you a ride right out of town.
If you strike me, sir, I'll have you arrested.
I never hit a woman yet, but if you don't get out of here, maybe I will.
The girls and I go together.
Oh, no, they don't.
We ain't leaving, Pa. It's for your own good. You have no choice, girl. And if you have a spark of decency left in you, you'll see what's best for the girls. Can you give them what the Institute can? Food, clothing, the right upbringing?
No, I reckon not, maybe. All I can give them is the love I get from them.
Well, if you do love them, you won't stand in their way.
We don't want to go to no institute, Pa. We just want to stay here with you. We love you, too.
I never thought that just being me would hurt you, gals. But if you was appointed by the governor, you ought to know what you're talking about. And if I ain't a fit far away. Now, who could that be coming here?
McBean!
What's the matter, Sheriff?
Oh, this is a charming tableau. Turnip soup? McBean. McBean, I had to write out with it myself the assay report.
What did it say? Is it good?
Good. McBean, that sample assayed out the richest ore Dolan's ever seen in the Southwest. The whole town is talking about it.
Well, sure, gone. But if I'm going to lose my gal, Sheriff, it don't mean much to me.
Lose your gals?
Well, like she says, I ain't a fit pa. I'm a pauper. I get no job.
She can't take your girls. McBean, you're not a pauper. You don't need a job. You struck gold. You're rich, McBean. You're a rich man.
Well, now, in that case, you ain't welcome here. But I'll be pleased to drive you back to town, since I'm going to take the gals there and buy 'em some new duds and do some other things for 'em that you've been so het up to do. Come on, gals.
I'll be somewhere south of here in those hills. Now, I checked the land office. There's no way of shaking McBean's claim to that land. So the only thing for me to do is to go out and get it claimed for myself. Now, if McBean shows up here giving anything he wants, and those girls of his, honey up to 'em, boy. Either one of them would be easy pickings for a good-looking young fella. Then, I aim for us to get some of that gold, even if you have to marry it.
Hi, what's this about gold?
Oh, McBean, he struck it rich, found a mine.
Yeah, where's that, Mr. Dolan?
On his place, the old abandoned mine on his place. I never seen ore assay like that.
Oh, yeah? When did this happen?
Just today. I can't stop any longer, Billy. I ain't got time. I'm on my way out now to locate a claim. You treat those girls right, Harvey.
Yes, Pa.
Something you wanted, Billy? Billy! Hey, Billy, what?
Well, you see, Mr. McBean, the outfit isn't complete without the shirt and the cravat.
You take me for a fool? She's the nearest thing to one of them cravats in a row. And nobody ever got one of them things around my neck yet. Ain't they the prettiest little things you ever saw?
I must say, sir, that I've never seen young ladies do more for our merchandise.
You're just as funny to talk as you are. See, I got to figure a way to pay for them things. You know, I ain't getting no cash yet.
Oh, Father said that's nothing for you to worry about. When you start mining your claim, you can settle your account.
Oh, that's good.
Pa, maybe we ought to wait a while before spending too much money, even if we is very rich. Yeah, Pa. Now, there's no sense in rushing things. I mean, what if the gold mine ain't no good?
Oh, now we all know the gold mine is rich beyond words. Now, how could he resist buying fineries for such lovely young ladies?
You're some stuff yourself, Harvey.
Yeah, and if you was to drop round to our place sometime, wouldn't neither one of us exactly hide out?
And Harvey, you might know some nice young fella who'd like to meet some rich gals like us.
Well, it'd be my pleasure, I assure you.
Now, hold on there. Now, hold on. Go. Now, see here, Harvey. Understand I get nothing against you. But a man of my position's got to be in the lookout for them kind of skunks that would be after my gals 'cause I get money.
Pa.
Now, you stop interfering with Harvey. He's treated us right nice before now.
Pa, every time we get supplies here, Harvey always held the door for us while we carried out them heavy sacks to the wagon.
Well, that's something anyways.
Yeah.
But, Harvey, I'm warning you. If your intentions ain't honorable...
Mr. McBean, I was just... Well, I didn't mean anything by what I...
You didn't mean it? You mean you was trifling with him, huh?
No, I didn't mean that. No, sir, I don't know what I mean.
Then you make up your mind what you mean before you go making any further indecent advances to my little gals. Now, gals, get the wagon and go on back to the house. I get business to take care of. Now, I ain't planning to leave you to the mercy of them town fellas here in Laker.
But, Pa, how are you going to get home?
I'll rent a buggy. Now, get.
Bye, Harvey.
Bye, May.
Bye, Harvey.
Bye, June.
Goodbye, Harvey.
Bye, Mr. McBean.
Well, we tried to talk him out of buying all this stuff. Sure is pretty, though, ain't they?
Yeah. Harvey sure took a shine to us, didn't he?
Yeah, but the way Pa's been acting, we ain't gonna have time to get us someone permanent before somebody finds out.
Finds out what, June?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Well, why don't you come in here and let's have a talk. Come on in here. Well, come on, man. Get your sister in here. We'll just have a little talk. I'm not going to bite you. You know, while I was waiting, I found something. I found this big old shotgun over in the corner over there. And it just happens I found some gold dust right in the barrel there, right there, see? Now, is that right? And the reason I happened to run across some gold dust in the barrel is that I was reading this newspaper. There's a story here. It tells about a fella who salted some gold mines. Can you beat that? And it also says here this fella's now serving time in a state prison. I don't know if this is true, if it ain't true, I don't know. But that's why I rode over here, because it just happens I kind of like you gals. See, I don't know why, I do. And I don't want to see you buy yourself a bunch of trouble. Do you understand that? No, wait, come on now, man. Look, now, don't look. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not going to turn you into the law. You're not in so deep where you can't straighten yourselves out, see?
If you only know.
No, wait, it's not a matter of me knowing. You got to face up to it. You ought to stop right this minute, May.
We can't stop. We gotta have more time. You could pretend.
No, I'm not going to pretend anything, man. Look, you got to keep on. You got to get yourself in deeper and deeper, and pretty soon you got to wind up in the calaboose yourselves. And believe me, that ain't no fun.
The way I figure it, you get a job to do, and miserable kind of a job it is.
I'm here to speak to the sheriff. My conversations with you are finished for the time being. But for your information, the governor considers it a fine job.
He does, eh? Well, governors come and governors go. Matter of fact, I've been given a passel of thinking about this politics stuff myself. I seem to have heard that it ain't too hard for a man of wealth to get himself appointed governor of a territory.
You? The governor?
Could be. I could even swing this territory. And if I do, the first thing I'll do is send you a packet. Because you ain't fit to be what do you call you?
Commissioner.
Yeah, commissioner. Was you ever married?
No.
Got any kids?
Of course not.
And where do you get off to tell people this fit so they ain't fit to love their own kids?
Sheriff, I refuse to listen to any more of these insults. I came to your office for one reason. I am not leaving until I am shown that gold mine of his. And from what I've seen of the people of this town, and I include you, Sheriff, it wouldn't be too much to believe that all of you invented the whole gold mine story.
Oh, you want to see my gold mine, huh? All right. I'll show it to you personal.
I must have really conked him. He's still out. Oh, he'll be all right. And this way he won't be after us to confess. And anyway, Billy isn't the kind to tell anybody out of spite. But nobody will be around here for days. We left him enough food to last him. Anyway, I don't think he's going to be going anywhere by himself. Not without these, he ain't.
Oh, well, here we be.
Doesn't look like much of a mine to me.
Well, it's not the way they look that counts, ma'am. It's what comes out of them.
Well, I'll see for myself what's in it.
Don't go snitching on my gold.
There, Patrick. Huh? What? Oh, my gosh. Oh, gosh.
You see, this is what you led them to. Your example put them in jail. Gold mine.
You didn't have to arrest him, Patrick, because I ain't going to charge him with nothing.
Billy, one look at you in that mine, I didn't have to be a genius to figure that out. That shotgun on the newspaper I found at McBean's place added up. Their confessions helped.
I'll see Judge Ryder and have the charges against the girls dismissed.
I've already spoken to him. There won't be any problem there.
Oh, well, then I'll call for the girls when you release them.
You? But, why you?
Well, I'll be taking them with me.
Oh, no. Those girls will be going home with their father.
Well, that's not your decision, Sheriff. It's out of your hands.
Miss Daggett, it seems to me that your claim against these girls wouldn't hold up if they were going to school regularly, learning everything they should.
Oh, but that's only part of it, Sheriff. How would you ever manage to make them attend?
Yes, that is a problem.
And besides, the most important matter is that the fact that Mr. McBean has no means of support for them.
You know, Miss Daggett, it came to me this morning that there is a way to solve both of these problems. You see, what this town really needs is a truant officer to see that all the kids, including May and June, attend school regularly. And since Mr. McBean here is out of a job, I asked the town council this morning to appoint him truant officer. They did. He's now employed, and if I know Mr. McBean, he'll see that those kids are in school.
You better will, Sheriff. Well, so long, we won't be seeing you.
I give up.
ভালোবাসা সুন্দর, ভালোবাসাও সুন্দর। মানুষ নিজের অজান্তেই ভালোবেসে ফেলে।
আমারও মনে হয় কি জানেন, আপনার মতো জানাশোনা কাউকে না আমার বিয়ে করা উচিত।
এটা কি উপলক্ষে?
ম্যাডাম, ফুলটা গ্রহণ করুন, তারপরে বলতেছি।
ভোটার আইডি কার্ডে যার স্বাক্ষরের জায়গায় টিপসই দেয়, এখানে কেউ ডাক্তার।
এই দুইজনের মধ্যে যে আগে ম্যাডামের মন জয় করতে পারবে, ম্যাডাম তার।
একদিন না দেখলে তোমায় বন্ধু আন্ধার লাগে সব, তোমার এই প্রেমে এমনই টান।
রুগীদের তো ডক্টরের কাছে আসলে ব্যথা কমে যায়, আপনি তো উল্টো হলো কেন? আপনি কি উল্টা?
তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, যেও না বন্ধু আমার, ভুলিয়া ভুলিয়া।
আমার মনে হয় আমার সমস্যা কপালে, ম্যাডাম আমার কপালে নেই, আমার কপালে আছে দাগ।
May mắn rồi nè, điện từ bao nhiêu quay được người thôi, phải có may mắn cơ mới thích lâu lâu. Mình gọi là khỏe phết đùa. Không có Guardian Carry mà vẫn hold Guardian à? Thực sự là cầu nguyện không vậy? Thực sự là cầu nguyện ra Guardian không? Cái thằng lái xe này, lái xe bay rồi, xe bay nhưng mà vẫn cần bánh. Sự nhót không? Nhót đó, mày nhót không? Ui Galio rồi, what the hell. Ui nó ở kia thì không quan tâm. Chơi Galio rồi, để Galio ngoài, chưa cần lắm. Cũng xịn đấy, nhưng mà thiếu xe lát, nhận được xe lát nữa là xong. Perfect tiếp à? Thêm nữa không? One more. Ê, 135 xuống 126 rồi, nó reset. One more này. One more. One ai không được. One more. Không one more à? Quả đấy, đây, để one more. Two more. Two more. Hai Sibasikira. Nope. Mày bay 54 à? Thực sự là 5 củ ấy, nên là 50%. Quay đều. Cái gì đấy? Không skip được, quên mất. Có thể về qua kia thì bay thì kiếm tiền rebirth. Quá mạnh. Ra một tuổi mà rồi lên go 4, cứ chỉ go 4 cho tôi vậy, không chôn tôi à? Vẫn thắng à? Sự bay tỷ vong. Anh ác quỷ rồi, hóa ác quỷ rồi. Từ ngày em đi anh hóa thành ác quỷ Ride a Car Simulator. 22 củ à? Anh sẽ bay được tầm 400 củ, 450 thì mới lên cấp tiếp theo được. Sợ bình chi linh ấy. Nhanh mà nhẹn, ui bay nhanh đét, tốc độ sự vua. Tốc độ sự vua ấy, tốc độ sử dụng một đẳng cấp Pro VIP. Chuẩn không vậy? Thắng là không vậy? Rồi, còn mỗi quân cho gát sẽ làm chi? Còn mỗi cho gát làm chi? Cho gát 2 mũ thích nghi à? Làm chi? Ui, thổi đau phết, đùa. Ê, nó thắng được cái cút đấy. Ê, nó thổi chết Zone này. Không chết được. Có 2 cái mũ kia đều chết rồi. 2 mũ đấy chỉ là kích thêm sát thương phép. Xong rồi. Quả chém mới là của mình rồi, chắn luôn. Đi Chợ 100 máu bốc lửa. Đồ Johnny này. Johnny cái cục đấy sự xịn lắm. Bàn lá chắn à. Đồ cổ này. 15% hút báo chủ sở hữu đồng minh được đấy. Cái ui mất lắc rồi. Còn những cục kia, còn cục vàng. Lấy một cục vàng đi. Rồi, chạy đây cái này. Ha. Sorry. Mày bay cao. Một lần bay được tầm 40 triệu.
তোমাকে 15 লাখ টাকাই দিতে হবে। তুমি যদি দিতে না পারো তোমার বাবাকে কল দাও। তোমার যত জমি জিরাত বাড়িতে যা যা আছে এগুলো বেচা হইলেও তোমরা আমাদের টাকা পাই করে শোধ করবা।
একটা ব্যাপার কি খেয়াল করছো? শহরে কিন্তু দুইটা রূপ, রাতের এক রূপ, দিনের আর এক রূপ।
বেঁধেছি ঘর হৃদয়ের পর গাঢ় সবুজ ওই গহীন বনে।
আরে ব্রো, সবসময় চিল থাকতে হবে, কিচ্ছু মাথায় নেওয়া যাবে না।
ভালোবাসা হচ্ছে একজন আরেকজনের উপর ভরসা করে, একজন আরেকজনের হাতের উপর হাত রেখে এই জীবনটা কাটিয়ে দেয়। কিছু মানুষ এই রাত জেগে থাকে আর টাকার বিনিময়ে সুখ খোঁজে। বসুন।
এখন তো সিরিয়াস হওয়া উচিত, তাই না? আমি তো কোথাও যাচ্ছি না পার্টি করতে। তুমি কেন যাচ্ছ? কেন বন্ধ করতে পারতেছো না বলো তো? কার যে কোথায় সুখ সেটা তার প্রিয় মানুষটাও কখনো জানতে পারে না।
পাশাপাশি তবু যাচ্ছি বিপরীতে, কাছাকাছি তবু যাচ্ছি বহু দূরে।
হাই, ইউ লুক গুড।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Phím mới xoay màn hình mà cần gì đâu, cần gì cho đâu. Về phím mới xoay được màn hình mà, nó chỉ cần mình xoay góc màn hình thôi. Mà vừa di chuyển vừa xoay góc màn hình nhá, gì sẽ một công đôi việc. Ba tiếng là 120 hồi mình. Nổi không? Nổi. Nổi. Chưa tài đâu. Rồi quay mới đầu nó giao anh hồi đầu tiên anh làm có mỗi mình anh làm, biết anh bảo là anh quay bao nhiêu tiếng một ngày không? Hồi đấy là anh không đi học mấy, thời tháng 10 anh quay 20 tiếng một ngày thì gì anh quay được 2 tiếng. Quay được mắc là 5 tiếng rồi, nhiều nhất là đấy, quay nhiều nhất là 5 tiếng ngày lúc quay được. Hai trận à? Được cái nhở? Quỷ đấy. Được à? Trước của anh treo cái game mà quay hiện chữ auto file to đùng trên màn hình cơ, bọn anh treo cái đấy thì bọn anh bắn lót gì cơ. Sao bây giờ nó không bảo gì, sao bây giờ nó bắt đầu giả trứng ấy, tôi hiểu. Thầy quay tiếng như vậy, thầy sang cái đấy nghỉ tí, ngồi tí một tiếng nữa xong rồi đi tắm đi ngủ. Mình chết rồi. Dương ơi thôi đéo số của tao này, tí đã tao đứng dậy tao lấy. Anh chưa tập chân tuần đầu, anh chưa tập chân rửa áo ấy. Anh tập lại bài kiểu tập lại cho quen máy của vai tay ấy, lưng ấy. Chưa làm sao chưa quen, chưa tập lấy cái chân béo như lợn, chân toàn mỡ mà chôn đấy, chân toàn mỡ. Cái thằng yếu khôi nó cứ tập mỗi bài một tí ấy. Thì khó chịu vãi. Cái gì? Chưa chôn mà. Này héo. Này héo chôn đúng không? Nice thôi không nice tí bèo à. Yes. Cái gì vậy? 650 này. Ok em ơi. Anh quay 6 tiếng rồi, giờ quay thêm 7 này, 1 tiếng nữa 8 tiếng bình, cũng 8 tiếng. Nhìn đồng anh dậy từ sáng anh quay anh Vũ quay Vũ lúc nào cũng là trưa mới vào mà. Xong rồi Hồng Tuấn biết gì không? Cái anh bảo là thằng Tuấn lúc chiều lúc mà Vũ đi nghỉ rồi ấy, thằng Tuấn bảo là lúc mà Vũ xem phim, Tuấn bảo là mai các bố có dậy quay sáng không nó vào, bảo là tao thì tầm 9 giờ quay rồi, nó bảo 9 giờ, còn là Vũ thì lúc nào cũng tầm trưa nó ăn xong nó mới vào. Thế là Tuấn bảo là không được rồi, tối phải dục tôi, anh bảo phải chứ. Phải chưa không? Định dục Vũ dậy sáng mà. Cho bố. Khác mà, mới đầu là chỉ có 50 tiếng, tháng này đâu tháng sau anh nhận lương xong của anh mới làm tiếp cơ. Yên nó dục 50 tiếng nữa trước ngày 15, trước ngày nhận lương luôn. Xong không phải trước ngày 15 luôn Vũ ơi. Nó trước tuần sau là đấy, là tuần đấy, không phải là trước ngày 15 nó vì đấy. Nó nói thêm với mình thôi. Nhưng bảo là tuần sau, đến tuần sau là phải từng đấy, là cần có từng đấy nhỉ? Phải. Lớp mà. Thằng Cương còn làm được 10 tiếng, 11 tiếng 400.000 kìa. Có bao nhiêu cố thôi. Yes. Vũ còn bao nhiêu? 30 á? Vũ còn 30 hả Vũ? Ok thầy ơi. Anh không nghe bao nhiêu. Bởi mai chủ nhật, mai chỉ một ngày quay ác quỷ ấy. Chuẩn không? Thực sự là vẽ không giống thật đâu. Anh mà đi anh cũng thế Vũ, anh mang ngay đồ ăn ở nhà đi. Đéo thì đấy ăn được đéo. Tao đến tao ăn rồi, trước đến đấy nhà tao đi ăn này, đéo có gì lẩu hải sản với nhạt. Đéo quen vị nhà lắm. Mà nhà anh có ông già anh còn dẫn anh vào trong chợ ăn cơm như cơm sinh viên cơ. Nếu mày hiểu. Ông già anh còn dẫn anh vào chợ đấy ăn cơm như cơm sinh viên cơ. Đúng quen vị mà. Mẹ đi tính sau. Xong rồi có một nhà nhá, 2 nhà bán cơm như thế giống nhau ở cạnh nhau luôn, một nhà. Lại giống cái thằng không đăng bài chữ tao à? Giống cái thằng bảo làm các bạn chép bài được điểm cao hơn các bạn được học các kiểu à? Lại giống cái thằng đấy à? Quỷ đang chịu nào. Bà ra tút đợi tôi ra trường à? Phải không? Mày phải học giỏi những người dùng phao chứ hả cái thằng ngu. Mày phải học giỏi cái thằng không dùng phao chứ, cái thằng ngu này. Mấy thằng dùng phao chắc gì điểm cao. Mày phải học, phải hơn chúng nó chứ. Chắc cái đấy đồ bóng cay đéo thì cái bọn đấy lại đéo. Chưa thằng bóng cay lên đăng bài bức xúc, mày thích bức xúc không? Bức xúc phải cút rồi. Vũ comment cho tao là Bức xúc thì cút sang trường khác học. Bảo đấy. Chỉ gì qua của nó mà quỷ lợn đi. Ôi nhờ, cái môn cuối đã áp điểm lên nào. Quân bố à? Cái môn cuối tự luận đi đã áp điểm lên. Với về quân sự đổi tóc màu hồng hồng, tôi đổi tóc như boy phố ấy. Quân bố à? Người quân để tóc như boy phố ấy Vũ. Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Xe pháp luật cương nó ghi của tao ép ở đây ở trong khi tao thi lại xe rồi. Cái gì ép tao? Thành với khách hàng đeo áp à? Quản trị marketing B. Cút. Hai tỏi lời quay, lời bay quá thôi nhặt mũ ngồi nổi luôn chứ không. Lời bay quá. Làm chi? Mày làm gì? Nếu mà tầm 15 ngày 15 á. Ngày 15 mà là thứ hai à? Không được rồi. Thứ ba đi học. Quả đấy em mà về vào thứ sáu thì anh có 3 ngày để về thì còn về được bên trên linh hơn đấy. Thứ sáu trong cái tuần đấy, hoặc là trước, hoặc là thứ sáu trước tuần đấy về 12. Nhưng mà mình phải quay viết mày em, mình phải quay viết mày à. Đéo không biết. Được em. Tình cho anh không? Sang ấy cho cháu xin với. Mình chỉ lính ấy, sau mà mang lên anh ăn hộ mình. Gọi là chi cho à, có phải lời nhắc nhở không? Biết rồi. Anh trơn thế. Gì anh nhà gì anh cũng hay cho anh đồ ăn mà, gì cũng thế. Nhà anh lợn nhà gì anh hay của 200 à? Nhà anh nhà gì anh 200 mà. Vâng biết là có cái sự gì cũng biết được độ khó mà. Chả thế. Không phải là hên mà là chắc chắn nhưng mà không bao giờ là có thể là chắc chắn. Được không vậy? Mà cái machine là như nào? Anh không hiểu cái machine này. Yes.